Okay, so let's continue with this, and actually, one moment. Yeah. And now we need to make the constraints. Okay. Now we need to connect this those particles together. Okay. First of all, let's render these connections. Const symbol constraint reference constraint in physics constraints. We need to get the 2 points. Yeah. Shall we really? Let's make that start. Okay, and we need to get the others dot. And the particle right is constraint right, like so. And then throw shapes line from the left position to the right position. And let's draw it with a yellow color, because with no reason at all. Okay. Of course, we don't have any, right? So we just running this thing for no reason. Let's go ahead and add physics constraint pushback symbol constraint, like this, and that needs a left and a right. Let's what? Okay, 0 and 1, and let's add one more constraint between the 1 and 2, and one more between 2 and 0 for test. Now you run this. Yeah, we have the triangle basically. Yeah. And we do need to constrain these guys. So let's implement that function. Update constraints with delta. And then we need to run through all our constraints, right? And because I'm feeling lazy now, let's copy that and just paste it here. Delete that. It is not a const, but yeah. Now we also need to get these two guys, not const because we will change them. Okay, and then we will use the Hooke's law to make the Spring equation. So for the particle left, we need to apply a force. What? What? Okay. And the force is going to be we need the direction vector from the left from right to left, right? Position always. So that's our direction, but yeah. And we do need here the k value. Let's start with 1. That is k times that. Let's see, let's have a diagram. So we have the two particles here, let's say are these two guys. And what we do here for the left one, let's say the left is this guy. We getting that vector. Let me see. We are getting that vector. Okay. Which is wrong. Of course it is wrong. Yeah. We don't need to do that. we need to get that vector, because the spring will push that guy towards that direction, right? But we don't need these two guys to be in contact. We do need to have some distance between these two guys. Let's say like this. So we need to get that vector, minus the distance we need to keep, right? Yeah. So if the particle is here, it's going to move towards this direction, and if it is let's say here, it will move in the opposite direction. Yeah. So it is the offset from the left to the right. So from the right we must subtract the left to get that vector, and then subtract from that the distance. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So for the left, we need to get the right position minus the left position. Oh yeah, and this is the constraint K, and each constraint must have distance. It's again, we are going to initialize it with, let's initialize it with 0, okay, just to see what's going to happen, just for fun. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, there we go. Yeah, here we need to subtract the constraint distance. Yeah, and for the right one, we need to apply force by the K, left minus the right position minus the distance, or the half distance, no, distance. Yeah, that is half the way, because I do know we will have some problems with that, but we will solve them in the future. For now, that should be good. And we do need to implement this function, the apply force function. It's very easy to implement it. Simple particle. And this is just by the Newton's law. It is the particle, actually it is the linear acceleration plus equal to the force divided by the mass. Okay. Yeah. Now for the angular acceleration, we don't have yet. Okay. We will make it later. Let's try that, and let's see what will happen. Hopefully. Oh yeah. You need to go away. Hopefully nothing will explode. Oh, look at that. We do have some springy things. Nice. Really, we need to implement the dynamic collision as well. Okay. Let's increment the k value and see what will happen. Let's increase increment. Let's increase it. Is it that k value? Yeah. Okay. Let's make 10. Please do not explode. Okay. Let's go 100. Oh, that is terrible. Not sure why that's happening actually. Is this that value too much? Let's play it safe and let's go ahead and set that to 0. Okay, let's add some distance as well. Let's say I want each one of these guys to be separated by 1 meter. Will that work? If not, we have a problem. No, something is wrong, definitely. And I'm not sure why. I will add a temporary friction just for test. Let's do it like this. I don't see any separation whatsoever. Why? What? What? From my diagram. What's going on here? Why we are going all together to the left? Let's cancel these two guys. Oh, yeah. Also this guy. Always something stupid. Is that minus? Nope. Okay. Is that plus? Nope. Why that doesn't work? That will be correct. Oh, okay. Probably I need to add to that. Yeah. Okay, and now we have the proper separation here. Let's try with 3, 5 meters each. No, it doesn't work. Let's solve it like a cowboy. Um, oh my god, what is going on? Okay, let's see. So if we have that point and that point, okay, for the right one, I'm getting that vector. Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually no. Getting that vector. Then we subtract the distance. So let's say we are here. Oh, that's a floating point, right? Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, we need to yeah. Okay, let's The problem is this addition here. Okay, when we adding, this is a single floating point number, and this thing gets added to the vector, and it's wrong. We need to have to get the offset between these two guys. Let's get that offset here. Okay, like so, and then that k needs to be that offset, and we need to do the opposite here, minus that offset, right? Minus the offset, the normalized offset, times the constraint distance. Okay, like this for that, and for that, and the difference here is we need to reverse these two signs here, and that should do it. Hopefully. Yeah, now the k is too high. Please do the correct thing, please. Okay. Let's go ahead and say that's 10. Okay, let's go to 100. Now it is because there is not enough strength for these strings to overcome the gravity. That's why. Or maybe not. Let's cancel the velocity. The friction actually. Yeah, we will do it like this, and for the distance we need to calculate the distance between the actual distance between these guys, so the whole system doesn't go so much crazy. And this is the length between particles, physics. Come on. minus what? No. Right. Ah, boy. Oh, look at that. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. After 30 minutes of debugging, let's go 1000. Yeah. Now let's move this guy to, let's say, 7 meters up. Yeah. And that is the expected result here. Now, because the springs is too stiff, that's why we have that problem with bouncing. Yeah. Okay. Now, there is one way to overcome this. If you make a damping value, if you add a damping, if you compare the two velocities, the velocities of each party, and you can dump this value. So when they attract slower, and that helps the entire system to come to a rest much more faster and to be much more stable. The tricky part though is we need to cancel out only the relative velocities of these two guys, and I will show you how you can do that. But it is funny. It is fun stuff. Okay. Let's call the damping function the damping value f or d. Okay. Let's do it like this, and let's go ahead and set that value here. Let's start with 5 for now, not Greek letters, like this. Now for the damping function is the relative velocity is particle left linear velocity. Actually, let's do it like this, minus what I'm typing. Okay. And then we need to subtract, I believe. Let's make it like this. Constraint d times the relative velocity and yeah, probably this is just minus. What's the problem here? What? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's just this. Now if we do that, and if I do remember correct that, whoa, okay. No, not that. We need to add this thing. Yeah, there it is. Much more stable. Okay, than before. Yeah. Even if we increase the strength of the strings, it will still be smooth. Yeah. It comes to a rest much faster. But there is a problem with this method. And it is a very sneaky problem. If you do it this way, then that relative velocity also affects the gravity or other factors. And we only care for this equation here. Only care for the actual relative velocity between these two guys relative to the constraint itself. So we are going to use a vector reflection to reflect that relative velocity on the offset. So only the values that affecting the offset, the vector between these guys, will cancel out. Nothing else. And in order to do that, of course, you can find all these equations to the on the Wikipedia if you check for vector reflection or vector rejection. That's the equation here. And we need to reflect this guy. By the offset. And when we do that, we ensure that only the actual forces gets cancelled out. It is a very sneaky problem. I mean, or not. What happened? Why we have explosion? What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Now this is because we need to do the opposite with the other. Yeah. So we leaving that as it is, like this, and then we will do it like this, right? Or not. Well, let's no, that should be that shouldn't matter. What? To have subtracted here? Yeah. And there it is. And we have all we need now to start building the car. Hopefully. Wait a second. Yeah, this, and this also is floated. So now we have 10 here. We will have a softer strings. Oh, okay. If we have, let's build a car. Now, in order to build a car, because we will need more nodes, and actually let's stop here and let's continue to the next video. See you later.